Well, hello civilians. Welcome back to our channel. And today we will be talking about the secret why you might never become rich. So, let's begin. Now, there are millions or even billions of people around the globe who want to become rich, but only some make the cut while some never make the cut no matter how hard they try. Now, there might be several factors that are important to accumulate wealth, and while some are out of your control, such as being born into a rich family, but today we will not talk about all those factors. Today we will talk about all those factors that are very much in your control. There is a very important reason why some people never become rich, and it could also be the reason why you might never become rich despite doing everything. So, do you want to know the reason? Now, have you ever heard about the word K-shaped recovery? This is a term used in economics to describe how the economy will recover after a recession. This means that while some of the things will recover fully just like before, some things will go down and won't recover at all. But if you observe closely, then this is exactly what happens in the entire world. While few people enjoy massive success, fame, money, health, and happy relationships, most people are homeless, hungry, poor, where they have toxic relationships, and their life is as miserable as you can imagine. But there are millions of people who could have easily been on the other side, where they could have surely enjoyed massive success, fame, and happiness just like other successful people. But they didn't. So, do you know why? Well, to understand this, we have to first understand the journey towards financial freedom. When a person starts his or her financial journey from scratch, it takes a couple of years to get to a level of financial stability. After a couple of years of working hard with multiple jobs alongside a side hustle, a person finally makes it and now they experience life in a completely different way. They now have a predictable income, which means they know how much they earn and from where their next paycheck is coming from. They might also have some savings and investments if they are financially educated and they have made some sound decisions. But this is the most dangerous and lethal stage for any person who hasn't seen or experienced this level of financial freedom or stability before in their life. I have many friends that reached this level in their life where they didn't have to worry about paying the bills and they were happy as fuck because they had secure 9 to 5 jobs which paid them well. And I advised them to live below their means, to start saving for a rainy day, and also to invest some of their disposable income to get handsome returns, and in this process they will also be able to beat inflation. Now, I thought that they might thank me for the sound advice, but they said that my advice was really stupid and they knew better than me on how to manage their own money. So I stopped bothering them and I kept my nose out of their business. Then, as usual, a recession happened due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and a majority of my friends lost their 9 to 5 jobs. This was the point they realized that they were wrong and I was right to advise them to save up and invest their hard earned money. You might think that my friends are pretty bad at financial planning, but the sad reality is that millions of people around the globe either don't have the financial literacy or they don't have the financial discipline to stay below their means, or maybe even both. The secret reason why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer is because while the rich are disciplined and focused on their financial journey, the average person starts splurging as soon as they get some predictable income. As I said before, this is a very dangerous stage in anyone's life because when you get used to a level of comfort and luxury, you want more for yourself. There are millions of people who reached this stage and then they went bankrupt. It happened because they start splurging on expensive things even when they can't afford it. Most of the people have zero control on themselves and they start playing status games with other individuals who are quite ahead in their financial journey. People raise their standard of living when they should have sacrificed as much as possible and stayed below their means. This is exactly the stage where millions of people are divided like the letter K. And while some go upwards because they are committed in their financial journey and stayed disciplined, some go downwards because they aren't committed and they start playing status games. They buy expensive homes when they can live in a modest 2-bedroom apartment. They go to expensive restaurants or take exotic vacations that are quite expensive when they can lead a simple life and stay focused on their financial journey. Now, if we have to sum up all the financial decisions of the average person who's a reckless spender, then all we would like to say is that they buy things that they don't need to impress people that they don't know with the money that they don't have. When you try to compete with a millionaire or a billionaire by purchasing useless stuff just to brag and show off to others, then you are only fooling yourself. Even if someone gets impressed by you for a while, they would leave you as soon as they get to know the truth. This stage is very crucial for anyone who wants wealth and financial freedom because this is the point which separates the pretenders from the real contenders. If you don't have what it takes to acquire wealth, then you will be irrational with your financial decisions and will probably blow up all your money into shady investments or on useless irrational purchases. If you actually want to be rich and wealthy, then you must have a goal of achieving a certain amount of money by a certain date. In fact, you should write the amount clearly on a piece of paper along with the date by which you want to achieve this and then read it each and every day until it becomes ingrained in your memory. This will act as an affirmation that you have to go through daily and will help you in building up the discipline that you need in your financial journey. Many people perceive themselves to be disciplined and they think that they won't do such stupidity. But trust me, I've seen many people fail at this stage. Now you might think that only a fool would blow up all his money after working so hard for it. But believe me, there are millions of people who have done that and they still live in regret and guilt. The best thing is to create a financial plan where you save and invest most of your money into income generating assets. This will help you to grow your money even when you're not actively working to earn more of it. You should also invest into reading and learning more about how to invest your money effectively and efficiently so that you can earn better returns with each passing day. The more knowledge you have, the better returns you would be able to earn for yourself. I know the temptations are very high to spend your hard earned money for something that you want to buy. But if you stay committed to your financial journey, then later on you can buy whatever you want. If you stay committed today, then life will reward you later on. If you don't believe me, then we have a real life person who started small and slow but later accumulated a lot of wealth, and his name is Warren Buffett. Now he earned a majority of his wealth after the age of 60. Today he is worth more than $100 billion at the age of 90, even after donating more than $44 billion in charity. But do you know how much he was worth when he was just 47? What do you think? $5 billion, $2 billion, or maybe just $1 billion? At age 47, he was worth just $67 million. Yes, that's correct. He was worth millions and he was nowhere close to even $1 billion. But how the hell did he manage to earn more than $100 billion when he wasn't even worth $100 million? Now the answer to this question is pretty simple. He had a lot of patience and he never fell for any shady investments. He didn't get into any get-rich-quick schemes. He also didn't have any bad habits. Overall, he maintained a consistent record of being a decent, fair-minded person in both his personal as well as professional lives. This is why he's worth more than $100 billion at the age of 90. Patience pays you very well. If you can learn anything from this video, then learn to be like Warren Buffett regarding managing money and investments. Now you know the secret why some people never become rich. After watching up to this point, you have two choices. Either splurge like everyone else and remain the same, or stay focused, committed, disciplined onto your financial journey and become extraordinary. It's like choosing between the red pill and the blue pill. So, what will you choose? Do tell us in the comments. Well, that was it for today, civilians. Now, if you really liked our content, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. It's your likes that motivate us to make more content just for you. And do follow us on Instagram because our community of like-minded people is growing bigger day by day. So, thanks for being with us until the end. We'll see you in the next one. And thank you.